Hi everyone, it's Wendy again, back to play in our little highly embellished journal, our little journal that we're trying to use up our Tim Holtz stash. So far we've got this page done and this one. It's one of my favorites actually. I just love how those play together. This one we did last time, we did two, one on either side. I love this little bit down here. And then I think let's try and do these two. And then we've got a top loading pocket that we can play with next time. Okay, so I think what I'd like to do, well, we've got this. I'm going to set that aside because I might want to use it. I only had two and I might want to use it in the other journal. I thought it would be fun to have like something kind of cascading down, and I know I have some Tim Holtz bits, like that's very pretty, but I don't know, I thought it would be kind of fun to have something that is on a bit of a curve. That's not quite as large as I was thinking. Let's see, there's butterflies. Maybe I don't have any left. I thought for sure there would be another one in here somewhere. Gosh, that one's pretty, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I don't think so. Let's just have a look. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are well. We're doing great. We're finally have some warmer weather. It's nice though that we've had quite a bit of rain. Actually, I think I want to play with that butterfly for the other side. So I'm going to hold on to that. Yeah, we've, it's really pretty too, actually. Finally got some sun. It's been quite rainy, which has been good for the ground, for the forests and whatnot. But so far that one's my favorite. But I kind of had the idea of doing that kind of a swoop, and it's just a matter of, do I have another set? I'm pretty sure I do somewhere of those, another set of these field notes, but I don't see anything handy, so I guess I'm going to just have to figure it out with what I have. Oh, the other option would be, you could do something like that, have something, like I only want to use a little bit, like use small photos in the bottom, and have something like that. Here, just a second. As a top, like a top tuck, that's not it. You know what, we're going to end up sticking with the first thing we had, and I think that will do the trick. Let's use that. Just think it would look really, really cool. So I'm going to set this here. So what I want to do is just situate this so that it creates a pocket, but that we can put things just like that. I just want it to create a small pocket. And I think what I'm going to do is cut across the top of these, do a little pruning so that I get a little bit wider pocket here. So that's what I'm thinking for there. Okay. So I'm going to put my glue on. I'm sorry if I seem distracted. I was just trying to do two things at once. You know, well, three things: craft, talk, and figure out how I was going to approach this. So yeah, a little scattered. So I'm so excited for how many of you are joining me in this little challenge, if you will. I don't know that it's a challenge, but it's fun, I can tell you that. I'm going to set that like that. Okay, pull that string out, wipe this glue so that I do have that opening right there. Because I want to use up some more of these beautiful photographs that we have that came in one of these kits. So snapshots, I think. I love these snapshots and cards. So I was thinking that if you had something like that there, then I could do something like this beautiful snapshot, Not and Berry Farm. I could set down in here, and it just gives it a little bit more interest. Don't know if I have any more small ones. Gosh, I have to say, there's a picture like this when I was a kid with my brothers and sisters, and there's 5 of us as well. That just reminds me of it whenever I see it. I don't think I have another small one. Oh well. Well, that's fine as is, for sure. Wait, let's grab, I have some more here. So, oh, there's this one. I wonder if that would be small enough. I want to have some more of these. There's this one of this beautiful baby, this beautiful little girl, and that will fit in there as well. Have that on top. Not that we have to put something, you know what, let's hold this one off because we may end up using that somewhere else. We have other things, other fun Tim Holtz bits, if you will, like something like that. Little card back here, these sorts of things, or that one's nice too. So I'm just going to set these in here for now, and then we'll put some paper behind them. And these are fun. Okay. Oh, and I've even got some label-y bits in there. Oh, that's good. Those are good. Okay. Beautiful flowers as well. All right, so we'll do that for now. Oh my goodness. And I hope that you can see what I'm doing. We'll come back and cover those, and maybe we'll put something else here. But I'm thinking with the butterfly, why couldn't we make that a pocket? Like right there. I think that would be fun. Got a couple little sticky bits there, so I'm going to grab some washi. Where are you? Okay, here we go. Just going to grab a piece of washi and set it over top of that, just so that I just don't want whatever we put in here to not stick, or to stick to that little sticky bit of tape. So, and then that's got a little bit there. So like I've said in all the previous videos, you may or may not have the same pieces. I would be highly surprised if you have exactly the same pieces that I have. Just put a little bit there, bring that up a bit down there, a little bit down there. But use what you have. And if you don't have Tim Holtz things, there's lots of other purchased ephemera you can get. I know Kathy Holden has some beautiful stuff. I've never been able to find it locally, but I know she has some beautiful stuff. And I'm sure, and of course, digitals. I mean, you can get beautiful digitals that are butterflies and flowers and photos and all of that stuff from, you know, Tracy Fox at Love Junk Journals, Rachel at Roxy Creations, Took at Took's Craft Table. She's on Ko-fi. Lots of people have them. I know I haven't mentioned everyone that has them, but lots of people do. So I'm thinking it would be fun. These guys are cute. It's a bit dark though, isn't it? Like I prefer a little bit more light in the picture. That one's nice. This one's nice with like the backgrounds on that one comparatively are quite, like, even though that's dark, there's more of a brightness to the image. So, yeah, that could go in here and fit. I think that would be really cool. And there could be something else from all this fun bits that we were looking at. That might be fun back here and there as well. Okay, so let's pull these out and put them on some paper. We know we're going to put paper behind those. And I'm just thinking, I think I saw something quite long here. I wonder if we want to put like a little belly band or something there, and stick like something like this in the belly band. Let's see, what else do I have that could fit as a belly band? You know what? That's really good. Now I think we need something that's a little more generous. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to fold it kind of where I need to cut it. So I'm just folding like this. It's really fun to be using these pieces, and I have been doing, after I finish the video, I continue to work in the other journal just so that I have something for each. So this is great. These are inspiring more creativity. So I'm going to set that a little bit lower, like that. And if you don't have these little Tim Holtz bits, then you should, or not you should, you have the opportunity to grab some cardstock. So just see whether that will fit in. Hopefully it will. Yeah, that's going to fit in there. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to set this to the side, and then all of these need to go on to some paper of some sort. So I have this left over from a previous video. So we can set this on here. And you could absolutely use glue stick for this as well. I'm still thinking that I have some more Tim Holtz stuff somewhere, but it may be at the cottage, and so I will check that this weekend and see if that's the case. So there's that. This, I love the compass on that. I'll just put that on the paper. Like so. Okay, there's that one. And you can put this one on if you want. See, there's a bit of glue there, so just glue that on. We don't always need an extra foldy bit. And I think I said in a previous video that if you don't want to put these on paper, I mean, you could leave them as is. It's just a bit of a stark white. So if you are an inker, just inking the backs would be great as well. It's a bit shiny. Some of these are quite shiny, so having them on some paper is an opportunity to make the back a little less shiny as well. So let's put these on it, and then we'll cut everything out and see if there's anything else we want to do with them. I'm on this kick where I'm trying not to decorate absolutely everything. Like in terms of ephemera, I mean, I like ephemera decorated, don't get me wrong, but I know that most of my journals end up with someone else, and so it's nice to leave some space for that person's creativity as well. Okay. So yeah, so my knitting adventure continues, guys. I'm thoroughly enjoying learning to knit. I mean, I used to knit years ago. I mean, I've knit a sweater before, but it's been a long enough time that I felt I needed to kind of relearn. So yeah, and so that's got a nice backing on it. So now I'm busy trying to I don't know, I've been buying some lovely knitting books. If you have any that you would recommend, let me know. I'm loving it. I'm going to get into, this is my goal, if I can. Be living dangerously there, just ripping it. I want to try making something with a parallel knit pattern. I think I may be overconfident, but I mean, it's not going to be my first project by any stretch, but I have a couple of patterns that I really like, and I'm going to make those. I'm going to wait and do a few things first. I'm actually working on a blanket, and I'm almost done the blanket. And so knitting for me is kind of my in front of the TV activity. I'm not someone who can just sit there and watch. And so this gives me something to work on that I'm loving. So there you go. All right, so let's just see what we have here. So I'm just going to cut around that. Let's get some paper. I think this one has a few corners I want to get around. Just a second. 1/4 inch. Just using my crocodile like that. I want to do this one 1/4 inch, even though the ephemera wasn't rounded at the corners, but I just like the look of it. I'm even going to do the bottom of the tag. That should help it go in a little bit better. Why not? Let's do it. Okay. So we've got all of those. Setting that up there. Pull this on back. We've got our pieces ready, or somewhat ready. I think that's lovely. And I can see where it didn't completely catch the backing fabric. So I'm going to set this in here. And we were going to put these gorgeous ladies. Knott's Berry, that's it, Knott's Berry Farm. I have heard of Knott's Berry Farm before. Set them in here. We have this little tag, which I love. And back here, we have this tag. And I wonder if we want to put, do we want to put this in front? Be careful with those antennae that I don't completely knock them down. So something to be cautious about. I want something up here. Let's see. I have some, oh wait, I have some crinkle. Grab grab my crocodile. This one is the hole punch and the setter for eyelets and whatnot. So I just have some seam binding here, and this is from my dear friend Vernie, Triple V Vintage, Vern McDaniel, I think it is, Vernie. I had a little brain moment there. Let me know if I got that wrong. It won't be the first time I've gotten something wrong. So I like having that there, but let's put something on that, right? Actually, I just saw this. No, that's the wrong sort of era, I think. But we could use something from here if we could find something we really love. There you go. So I'm going to put that on here like that. Perfect. So yeah, I'm just still goofing around, having some fun. I think next time I'll start the second little signature, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with these, the pockets here. I think I'm definitely going to make a nice tag, I think. Well, I can't say definitely. I think what I'm going to do for sure is put some old book page in here for use by the person who ends up with this journal. But so it's going to go in here. Like I said, you got to be a little bit careful with that. Sticking up, I like. So I may leave portions of this for journaling on, but actually I'll leave this blank. This side I'll do a little something on because it'll be facing the next signature, but we'll address that first page. Yeah, I'm really happy with this and how it's coming along. I wonder about, do we want, I think maybe it would be fun to have, let's see, something from up here that we could turn into a, let's get a hole in it. Something we could turn into like a tab, I think would be cool. So let's take that out. What I want is, I don't want it to come too far on this side. So, because I don't want it to encroach on that butterfly, but we could do something like that. And I think that would look really cool. Okay. Just gonna glue this side first. So always, that's kind of the trick, and I'm not someone who's always thinks of this, but look at the other side before you attach something, just to make sure that you're not going to encroach on something that's going to remove its function, like a pocket or something. So I'll put my glue on here, close that, gives us a little tab. We may come back and put a little eyelet in there at some point and have something else hanging down. Actually, let's do it. Let's just do it. And there's a hole there, or there should be a hole there. Wrong one. I think I'll use the small eyelet hole. Punch and put that in here. Bring that over top. I love that. But we could easily put an eyelet down here and have something else hanging off. I'm trying not to have too many metal pieces that have girth. Gee, I keep picking up that corner rounder. So let's just put a hole here. Normally I'll wait until it's completely dried, but actually I see an eyelet on my table, so let's use it. I'm going to put a little eyelet there. And then we we can pick something that we'd like to add. There we go. Okay. This is coming along really nicely. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This is kind of my little catch-all for some bits. I have some of these little, oh, those are the longer ones. Here, let me move this out of the way for now. And I don't want to use the same kind. I have those there. Oh, I have some little ones, and I have the pens. World XL. I have more. This is just what I have in there. Time. Do we want that, or do I think? No, we can't. This doesn't have a hole to attach it with. So, yeah, let's use time. I think that would be good. So, I'm just going to grab, this is some hemp. And I always have it kind of sitting around. Near where I'm crafting, because then it's available for use. So I'm going to give this one a little bit longer piece of string, just so that it hangs out of the bottom and doesn't create a whole lot more girth for the journal. Okay, I'm just tying it tight. And if you don't like this, or you want to use sari or something like that, then by all means you can cut this off. Use what you have, cut it off. If you have other fibers, it's all good. Okay, let's see. So, got this beautiful picture. I'm going to set it up a little bit. Got the compass, time. We made a little tab using a tag, and we covered the back, so we put a little belly band there. And then here we've got a little tag that we made using the Tim Holtz base and this beautiful card. So let me do it like that. Here we go. Get her little face so you can see it. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. I hope that wasn't too fast or boring for you, but there you go. That is our next page in our book. And I look forward to seeing you next time, when we're definitely going to do this page, and I may address this one, but we'll see. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody.